Shipping Prime.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto East Kearney Street.
It took most of yesterday before they finally decided to actually move the load to a different trailer. What's this about? I don't care. I really hate Tuesdays because they constantly send us messages on the Qualcomm that are vastly
Turn left
unimportant.
onto East Kearney Street, Route 66.
They're extremely unimportant messages, and they come through with a high priority, and it's the same stuff that we get literally every week. It's so frustrating because it's like, oh, there's a high priority message, I need to pull over and check this. No, it's the same thing from last week. Blinking yellow on a left turn with no cross lane? Interesting.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto the US 65 North ramp. Turn left onto the US 65 North ramp.
And 65 southbound is open. Interesting. That must have changed this morning then. Good brakes on this trailer. Did you hear him whistle? It's been like 3 days since I did any good driving. It's so frustrating. Whoa, man. Let's do some driving for once.
Merge onto US 65 North, then use the right lane to take the I-44 East exit.
Done and done. So we are 490 miles from our receiver. We're just going to go straight there. Well, I mean, I'm going to do a 30-minute break in there at some point. But other than that, we're going to go straight to our receiver.
Use the right lane to take the I-44 East exit, then keep right at the fork.
Because I am golden on supplies right now, so we can just park at the receiver.
Keep right at the fork.
And as long as they've got a bathroom, we are good to go until we unload tomorrow morning.
Continue on I-44 East for 193 miles.
That also means if they decide to unload us early, I can just go to regular on duty even if I haven't finished my 10-hour break. And we can dock the trailer and then I can do whatever I need to get hours back after that. There's a pilot or a Flying J, I think it's a pilot, somewhere around here, which is where I went after Mr. Chewbacca broke down that first time, which led to a hilarious series of events with me trying to get to a TA. There's a TA, or is it a Petro? Maybe a Petro. There's either a TA or a Petro down near Elizabethtown, south and east of here, southwest of Louisville. And I took the most direct truck route there, which, unbeknownst to me, went directly past Fort Knox. So that was an unexpected but really cool thing to see that I've never gone by again. Come on, Maxwell, you can do it. Downshift. There we go. Now we got the power. Got it. Alright, cool. There's some poor guy behind me, I think that's governed at 62, that is just... He keeps catching up with me and not passing on hills, so I assume he's content to just stay behind me. I feel kind of bad about that. If he goes to pass, I will let him. But he hasn't tried it yet, so... I don't know. He's definitely lighter than me, because he loses distance on stuff like this where we're going downhill, and then he gains it when we go uphill, so he's almost certainly lighter than me, and he's also in a Cascadia. found it, I found it, I found it. Marengo and Leavenworth. Illinois Route 66. Oh, sorry, Indiana Route 66. Not the Route 66. I don't believe that actually goes into Indiana. But it is Indiana 66. Every state has their own set of numbered highways. This is Indiana's 66. So a lot of the states that had the old U.S. Highway 66 have changed that highway's number to State Route 66 since then. Just as like a consistency thing, though. So that's kind of a neat thing. But yeah, no, I don't think Indiana had any part of Route 66 as it sat originally. I do believe that ran from Chicago to L.A. Right turn. I like this pilot because it's on a hill and it's very easy to slow down on this ramp. And then when you're getting on the highway, after you've gotten your fuel and your brake, it's really easy to accelerate as well.
Continue for a half mile.
This is an old pilot too, I like it. Yeah. This place must have cheap fuel for there to be this long of a line. Brakes! So yeah, I've spent several nights in this pilot. I like it a lot. I like it indeed. And they've got good internet here as well. Interesting set of circumstances here right now. So, we are parked at my receiver. I've got time left on my clock, so we could theoretically check in now, try and unload, and then have time to go find somewhere else to park. But if they unloaded us now, we'd get out at the earliest, like 9 p.m. Also, they won't let me check in more than 6 hours early. And my appointment's for 0600 tomorrow. It is currently 7 p.m. So we can't check in till midnight. So, 5 hours till I can check in. You can't do a 5-hour break. If you do a 5-hour break, you have no time left. And then I'd have to do an 8-hour break. And this shipper's got another, this receiver, I should say, has another catch. After you're unloaded, you can't park here. So by having a trailer full of their product, I am allowed to park here until my appointment at 0600. So we could check in at midnight, but then they'd unload me and I'd have no hours to go anywhere, and that would not be good. Or I can just do a full-blown 10-hour break, or even an 8-hour break would be fine, because it'll probably take more than 2 hours to unload. But let's say 10-hour break. Unload closer to my appointment time of 0600. We might check in like 4 a.m., something like that. And then I'll have a full day's hours, and I can just leave. Even if I don't have another load, by 6 a.m. the Loves around the corner should be clearing out, even though we're near a major city. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to check in yet, because I don't want to get unloaded early. Getting unloaded early here would be bad, because then I'd be stuck without a parking spot near a major city, and that's a recipe for disaster. So, this is where I live tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, possibly with unloading stuff. Depends on whether or not they've got a no filming here thing that I have to sign, like a lot of places do. That's why you don't see much of shippers and receivers. Most of them are not okay with filming. Anyway, my name is Ellie O'Dare, AzerAngel17 on Twitter, Xbox Live, and Steam. Drop in, say hi. Let me know if you enjoy the videos by hitting like or subscribe. And you can also leave comments below the videos. Those are a great way to get stuff before my eyeballs. And of course, the best place to have a conversation is Twitter. I'm there all the time. I check it literally every time I stop. Like, if my truck is not running, my phone is in my hand checking Twitter. It's a horrible addiction. It's really terrible. I'm so sorry. Ugh, it's terrible. But yeah, drop in and say hi there. And if you got any questions, that's a great place to throw them at me. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And have a great day.